Alright. Let's see if there's a new message. Nope! There's not a new message. That's perfect. Castle Peak, Alaska. Is this one I tried before? Nope. Remember there was another one that used the same cannon trick to get you out of that level earlier. This is snazzy. I actually am digging this. Nope. Occurs to me also that, like, I was doing that part silly. Someone knows what it's about. Yogi will use that trick? Ah, okay. Thank you for refreshing my memory. It's a dangerous place. Mario should go climbing in, like, much less dangerous locations. So far, like, short rooms, but that means nothing because this is VLDC. Nope. Yeah, I briefly thought I was playing the same level that I'd already played, because I swore that the other level that did the cannon trick also put you around here. You can play so many lives that you got a perfect amount of them. I'd have to go and review. I think I played Yogui's level, but it's been a little bit. Playing VLDC is a long-term project. And it's easy to forget which ones I've completed. Don't know. I probably should just wait a cycle there. But I'm an impatient man. There we go. Back to room 3. It's a little claustrophobic around here. Boy, slopes. Dang it. I bet the Midway's up there. What if it's like a reference to Celeste or something, or if there actually is a Castle Peak, Alaska? Never actually been to Alaska. I've flown Alaska a number of times, but never actually been. May have flown over Alaska at least once. From Seattle, an awful lot of various trips towards Europe will fly you over the North Pole, or very close near it. So I may have flown over parts of Alaska. Never done baked Alaska. But it's a very, like, not archaic, but like 1970s kind of thing. It doesn't sound bad. I mean, it's ice cream and cake. How could you go wrong? With meringue on top. And that's why it's a baked Alaska, is because it's got cake on the bottom, ice cream in the middle on it is like a big dome, and then you go and put meringue on the outside, and then bake it. So you have baked meringue. It just honestly does kind of sound a little too sweet, though. Like, meringues in general can be kind of just sweet to the point of cloying, because they're basically sugar and egg whites. There's not a whole lot of other flavor there. But it's one of those things I've always wondered about. It's always felt like they made a big deal out of it back in the day. It's level. Too many cycles, not enough time. Yep. The chicken a la king. Like, I didn't realize this was literally just, like, normal chicken pot pie filling with pimento peppers. That's it. That's all it is in puff pastry. It's a lot of extra peas, but it's still ultimately a relatively simple concept. Bananas Foster. Bananas Foster is also kind of old school, but it is delicious. It's one of the desserts I can actually make. I learned the tricks. How you doing, Wergoose? It's my mother's favorite dessert, but it has the problem of setting off smoke detectors, which isn't as much fun. And you could do it without the flambeing, but at that point, are you really doing it right? Because you kind of do want the rum in the sauce. It adds a little something to it. I like seeing levels I'm playing. Nope. Oh wait, that was a semi-solid. I thought it was a solid. Crêpes Suzette are also quite good, and not terribly cloying. Speaking of flambés. It's one of those things you wouldn't expect necessarily. But some old school recipes are still good. I don't know why I did that. Hey, Bananas Foster isn't even that old. I believe it was invented in New Orleans. Not that, I mean, as far as, like, recipes go, not that long ago. Something like the 1920s or something. Ow. But the real trick of it is, at least that I found, is you need to use the right pan, as bizarre as that sounds. A pan that's not perfectly flat makes terrible Bananas Foster. There's kind of a trick to making the caramel sauce when you're starting. It's not really caramel, it's really just butter and brown sugar, but add cream, that's caramel. But if it's not perfectly flat, it'll, like, the butter will puddle and things just go poorly. And so I'd always bring my own pan and then would try to remember which of my mother's pans was actually flat. Because she had two of them that were the right form factor. And one of them was not usable for this particular purpose. Remember a dish you used to get from a Thai place as a kid? Basically the same recipe, but swap in mango? I feel like mango's too, if it's right, it would be too juicy for the recipe to really work. Like, I think Bananas Foster works well because bananas aren't a terribly juicy fruit. But that is an interesting idea. I'm gonna have to give that a shot one day. Okay. Just gonna set up my regrab. This one's annoying because you have to wait a second cycle because you can't see the thing until you get up there. Never mind. Mango Foster. Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, any other obvious fruit it would work with. No! I do not like this. Alright, well, I'm gonna go down further to try and respawn the Sparky. Small miracle I've managed to hold on to my power-ups. My one power-up. I'll say this time will be different, but it was indeed different. Okay, which way does he jump? He goes left. Dang it. Well, we take those. Is a bone thrower? No, he goes back and forth. Okay. And it keeps going. Did not see that coming. A long, long section. Not safe. Not safe there. It wouldn't be so much of an issue if the scrolling was a little bit nicer. Just because, like, you spend so much time in spots where the scrolling doesn't help you. You can't really see what you're up to. Something just so very cruel about making you play the section again right before the midway somehow. Not really sure why it bugs me. It's not like it adds that much time on each individual play, but okay, cool. We're in a safer spot. I have zero luck with dry bones here. I keep thinking I'm gonna just make it, and then I don't. It's just like a pixel too far. Maybe I'm not dropping early enough. Not to mention, of course, it's a friggin' ice level, which always adds more fun to every level. Because managing your momentum. I don't know why I have some trouble with dry bones. Boop. Boop. Wait. Just as he's about to stand up. Okay. There we go. I guess this is an option too. Don't try to jump on the dry bones. This is just kind of mean. Like, all this does here is make you have to wait out the dry bones and make him walk. But maybe it's important to get things to spawn correctly. I don't know. Okay, new territory. There's a saw coming for me. I'm not sure what my plan there was, but that wasn't a good one. Okay. Hey, look, message boxes. Thanks to Anas and Zooted Family Guy for playtesting this level and providing feedback. Oh, that's lovely. The Goal Sphere's appearance is completely intentional. Okay, well, that's it. It looks fine. There's a lot of waiting. It's mostly that one dry bones that just makes you wait while it walks to the left and right there. I find that one to just be a little bit of a waste of time. It's not terrible, but there's a little bit of waiting in the level. How you doing, Herosoft? I'm also impatient, so... Anyway, yeah, that was a perfectly fine level. Let's see how it did. Like, it was an ice level. 65. Actually, it's easy to look up the author's name in the spreadsheet. That came in 14th. Yeah, I could see it. In fact, I played 13th and 14th, I think, back to back. Or no, wait, I played something else between, but... Yeah, we played both 13th and 14th this evening. That's out of the 3 we've played. People be like, I don't have to move. I don't move every frame. How dare you make me wait a whole 3 seconds? I mean, it just didn't add anything to the level, though. I just waited 3 seconds. Like, there was no purpose to the waiting, right? There's just the dry bones there to catch you if you jump up early, so you have to jump back down, I guess. But you can clearly see them. I don't know, I just felt like that particular obstacle didn't serve a good purpose. But that's just me. You just wasted 4 minutes of my life. Oh wait, how did that line go? That is not it. Oh, I just waste them anyway. One of the classic Mole Man things from the 37 short films about Springfield. Anyway, speaking of which, here's level 37. I'm surprised that I didn't end up playing that earlier, because if I'm going to pick arbitrary numbers, that's pretty high on my list of arbitrary numbers to pick.